Well, in Sacramento tonight, City Council made the last round of cuts and restorations before their final vote next month.
ABC 10's Paul Sanga shows us what survived and what may still disappear.
After months of meeting, majority of the council gave the final direction for this budget, trying to close a multi-million-dollar budget gap while restoring some community programs. Sacramento's budget is $1.7 billion, but Tuesday's final fight came down to just $1.8 million.
The final fine-tuning.
And that fine-tuning quickly turned into a debate over what stays and who gets cut. One of the biggest flashpoints, Sacramento Community's Ambassador Program, which bridges the gap between City Hall and those underrepresented.
I think the Community Ambassador Program is important.
That program opened my eyes to a lot of resources.
It's a vital infrastructure for equity.
The city's proposal freezes ambassador stipends to save more than $100,000. Councilmember Lisa Kaplan questioned whether the program would survive at all.
So there would be no further Community Ambassador Program.
There would not be a community ambassador program, but we would have to redesign what that looks like.
While the city found savings from the ambassador program, homeless response, and limiting some city commission meetings, others like violence prevention grants, North Sacramento economic development, and that area's code enforcement were restored during Tuesday's final fine-tuning, including park maintenance workers.
Absolutely grateful that these folks going to continue to have their jobs and do good work for the city and the community.
The council also debated whether to freeze or eliminate 17 vacant fire positions. The city stresses that even with the elimination, no firefighters or police officers would lose their jobs, but Kaplan argued the cuts still send the wrong message.
By cutting our fire, by cutting our police, by cutting our core of community ambassador programs, we're saying to the public that public safety and equity and diversity doesn't matter, and that's not a budget I can support.
These are all terrible choices to everybody. We've had to make terrible choices for 3 years in a row.
And as the final fine-tuning wrapped, the hard trade-offs remain. And so the council voting 7-2 to approve the restorations and cuts. Councilmember Mai Vang and Kaplan voting no. Now the city is going to be exploring to see if they can get grants to bring back the ambassador program, but this budget needs to be approved by June 9th. Reporting from downtown Sacramento, Paul Sanga, ABC 10.